TEMA reports 2 adults and 1 child were killed in Montgomery County. Authorities have not released their names or ages. The EF3 tornado destroyed at least 91 structures, while 271 had enough damage to render them uninhabitable. News Channel 5's Chris Davis joins us live from one of the hardest hit neighborhoods. And Chris, tell us what you were able to see out there when you still had daylight.
Yeah, I'm telling you, Emily, there's a lot of heartbreak out here, a lot of destruction. You can see it behind us here with some of the lights we brought out here. Lots of piles of debris. But we also saw a lot of volunteers. Many of them are soldiers at nearby Fort Campbell, and they help bring recovery, at least the first steps. One day later in Clarksville, the roar of the storm has been replaced by the buzz of chainsaws. Even still, Dale Gooman can't believe he and his family are still here.
A place that we've lived for just a little over a year, just completely gone in the matter of minutes.
Even though much of their family home isn't.
This is where we were, right here in this tub.
He and his wife put their 3 kids, all under the age of 3, in the bathtub and braced for impact.
Yeah, we got the kids in the tub, made sure they were covered in blankets, and I acted as a human shield along with my wife. One of the neighbors down the street, as soon as he saw our roof missing, he ran right over and kicked down the door to check on us and helped us carry the kids out of the house and into theirs for safety.
Under normal circumstances, Mount Olive Missionary Baptist Church might be a place to find safety.
It's a tough time, definitely a tough time.
But there were reminders everywhere we looked.
As you can see, it took it, flipped it, turned it completely over.
That these aren't normal circumstances.
That's our roof right there.
It's just, wow. All I could say was wow.
Despite all the destruction,
We still hadn't figured out where the steeple is.
despite the long road ahead,
We just come in and remove everything.
Pastor David Allen has reasons to give thanks.
That is the old stained glass from the old church. And it's still intact.
There are precious keepsakes that were spared
That's something that couldn't be replaced.
and precious children that were sent home less than an hour before the tornado came.
Buildings can be rebuilt, but lives can't. You can't bring a life back.
And it's volunteers that seem poised to bring life back into the buildings here in North Clarksville.
We are a strong community, and we will bounce back. We will bounce back.
Because the best way to drown out the roar of the storm
It's good seeing the good in humanity after a disaster like this, pretty much.
is that sweet sound of chainsaws. So as you can imagine, Dale, the soldier you heard from there, his family lost all of their clothing. So last night he went to a Walmart close by. He got a lot of replacement clothes for all of his kids. He's standing in line. He's telling another customer about what they've been through. That man, a complete stranger, paid his entire bill, $300 worth of clothes. Dale says they could have afforded it, but they will always appreciate that gesture that stranger made just because they needed some help. That's what we're dealing with here in Clarksville, an incredible community that comes together, and they'll continue to do so throughout the rest of this ordeal. Live in Clarksville, Chris Davis, News Channel 5.